everyone and welcome back to my channel. I wonder if you can all tell that I'm filming all these videos recently on the same day because Neil has taken P out and I'm making the most of being able to film. So today I've got part 2 of my second-hand finds haul that I have brought in April. I might have gone a little bit cray when it comes to P and children's books, and I'm going to give you a second just to guess how many children's books I have brought for P this past month. You're all going to be wrong. I brought 39. That's right, 39 children's books for my 2-year-old who has probably got that and more on her shelf already. And God knows what's underneath her bed for book advent for the next 5 years. I have issues when it comes to books, if you're not aware. I love them myself. And I seem to love them even more for my child. So I'm going to leave the books till last because I can imagine that's going to really just get on people's wick when I'm just talking for potentially like 50 minutes about about books. So I'm going to show you things I've brought for P this month. First of all, I went to a mum to mum sale thing. I went with my friend Ellie, and it's basically like a car boot indoor but for children's items, mum selling them. And I went in quite hesitant and I actually brought quite a lot of things. So the first thing I got is this bad boy. This is the Early Learning Centre's bus, Happy Land. It came with a third character, but that's actually in the car because P's taken it with her. So we've got the little bus conductor, got a little mum with a bag. The other one is sort of like an elderly lady. I don't know if they are specifically the people that come with this, but it's obviously just what I got. This was £3, and to me that's a pretty good bargain. This moves on the floor, the wheels do actually move and you can like scoot it along the floor, which I really like, and it has sounds. There you go. So a couple of fancy dress things. Now 2 of them are really garish and they are slightly damaged, but they're 20p, so I thought, why not? She's probably going to trash them anyway. So this one's really garish. It's lime green and pink, but it's just this little fairy tutu thing. 20p, you really can't grumble. She can run around outside in it and just get it messy. She can ruin it if it does actually happen. This was originally from B&M, so I can't imagine it was that expensive anyway. This one was originally from Sainsbury's. This is just a pink fairy one. Again, it was 20p. There are like little plucks, where is it, down the side of the arm. I don't know if it's actually going to show, but there are some marks and stuff on it. But again, 20p, and in the age 2 to 3 as well, so she can just run around and wear that at the moment. And then I got one that she can grow up into. This one should have been £1, but Ellie haggled because that's what she does. I don't, because it makes me feel very uncomfortable. But I ended up getting it for 50p, and it's this white one which I really like. It's in immaculate condition. It's got wings on the back. You can actually remove the wings. This was originally from Sainsbury's as well, and like I said, I got that for 50p. Finally, I've got some clothing items for P that I got from a charity shop called Each. It's the East Anglian Children's Hospice. It's a really good charity, and it's also a really lovely charity shop. I think that charity shop is actually backed by the Duchess of Cambridge, I think. So first of all, we've got this. This is slightly off. This is by M&Co, which I've never shopped in before with P. It's got little pockets. It's navy with white, like ditzy floral print on it. And I love this. This was cheap, which is why I got it. It's in the age 3 to 4, but it looks quite small, and this is only £1. I reckon she'll be able to go into this summer, if I'm being honest. But regardless, I absolutely love that. I think P with a tan, some little sandals will look adorable in that. Then I found this one, which was £2, and this is in the age 2 to 3, I think. Yeah, 2 to 3. And this is from John Lewis. I don't know if it's going to focus. Yep, there we go. John Lewis. This was £2 in the age 2 to 3. And it's this beautiful little orange with blue flowers, like romper suit. It's so sweet. P's never had anything from John Lewis before because I can't simply afford it. But this with P's skin tone and hair colour, I think it's just going to look stunning. So whether it will fit her this year or whether she'll go into it next year, I don't know. But I just absolutely love the print of that. I think it's beautiful. Finally, just the most beautiful dress I've ever seen for P. It's this little gingham dress from River Island. It was age 2 to 3 and it was £1.50. I don't know if that's going to focus. £1.50, and it was River Island Kids, I think. River Island Mini. Again, P's never had anything from River Island before because I can't afford it, and I'm not going to pay like £12 on a dress. Finally, I picked up something in that mum sale that I probably would never have brought, but I just got sucked in. I got her a pair of Converse. I would never ever 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 pay full price for these, ever. But these were £5. I ended up getting them for £4. Pink. They're in really good condition. They have got like little bits of like usage on them. See, before I had P, I would have never brought second-hand shoes. But I thought Converse, I'm never going to buy them full price, so I thought they should have been £5. Ellie haggled them down to £4, so £4 for a pair of pink Converse in size 7, so she can wear them sort of towards the end of the summer, I reckon. Just love them. So she got a pair of Connies that I don't even own. I don't have any high top ones. I've got the low ones in white, which are practically like brown now. I've worn them so much. But yeah. Okay, I'm definitely going to give myself a hernia. Oh my Christ. Ugh. Yeah, they're all in there. So I think I have shown the majority of these throughout the month, but like I said before, I just want to do a wrap up video. So the first ones, let's move that bag. First ones I got all from the same charity shop. Someone's obviously donated them as a collection and they've priced them individually. I got all 9 of these for £4.50. They were 50p each, and they are the Usborne Phonic Readers set. I was going to get these ages ago in a charity shop for £2.99. They had the whole collection and I wish I did it, but I didn't. So I found them, pretty much all of them individually. So we've got Hen's Pen, Sam Sheep Can't Sleep, Ted in a Red Bed, Toad Makes a Road, Goose on the Loose, and Mouse Moves House. I found all of those in one charity shop. Like I said, they were 50p each, and they're sort of like rhyming ones. So together, Mac and Jack pack and pack. Jack packs Mac's knick-knacks in a black sack. And then each page also has a flap as well, and also each page has the little yellow duck that you have to find as well. They're fab. I love Usborne. I love all of their books. So I found those 2, but I still needed to, I found those 9. I still needed to find Fat Cat on a Mat, Frog on a Log, and Shark in the Park. I then went to another charity shop and found Frog on a Log for 50p, which I really like this one. This one's quite funny. So we got that one. And then I also found this one, Fat Cat on a Mat. This one was 75p, and P calls this her meow book. So the only one I need now is Shark in a Park, which I'm hoping I'll find soon. But yeah, I was really happy that I've almost collected the whole collection, and I've brought them all individually. I think I've done really well for those. Talking of collections, let's discuss this one, shall we? Harry and the Bucket Full of Dinosaurs collection for £2.99. You get 14 books in here. This is such a good price. These retail at £97. I got it for £2.99. I know obviously you don't buy it for £97. You can get them online for like £20–30, but £2.99, and they are, honestly, they are absolutely immaculate. I'll just get one out so you can see what it looks like. I just love the illustrations. So it looks like this. They are quite grown up, so I am going to keep them sort of away for when P's older. But I'm just going to quickly show you which ones we've got. So we've got Harry and the Robots, Harry and the Snow King, Harry and the Bucket Full of Dinosaurs, Harry and the Dinosaurs Go on Holiday, Harry and the Dinosaurs Make a Splash, Harry and the Dinosaurs Say Rah, Harry and the Dinosaurs Go Wild, Harry and the Dinosaurs at the Museum, Harry and the Dinosaurs Make a Christmas Wish, all about that one. Harry and the Dinosaurs Romp in the Swamp. Harry and the Dinosaurs Have a Happy Birthday. Harry and the Dinosaurs Go to School. Harry and the Dinosaurs United. And Harry and the Dinosaurs First Sleepover. Now, I don't know if that's all of the ones that have ever been written, but just look at them. I guess they are sort of more boy books if you want to gender specify things, but I don't care. It's a great set and I'm happy that I found them. So I'm going to put those away for, I don't know, maybe next year, year after, because I am mentally insane, but that's fine. Next, oh, I've got another collection to show you. Shock. We've got a 3-book collection. These are hardback and I bloody love them. So these are by Martyn Waddell and they are illustrated by Barbara Firth, and these are beautiful. This actually reminds me that when I got the Harry set, I also got one of these, but it was paperback and it was Can't You Sleep Little Bear. But they didn't have that in this selection. So these were 50p each or 3 for £1. The lady did us a deal. I didn't feel like I needed a deal, but she was really nice and liked P, so she gave us a deal. So we've got You and Me, Little Bear, Let's Go Home, Little Bear, and Sleep Tight, Little Bear. These are lovely stories. I just think they are so beautiful and really nicely illustrated, and I just think they're so precious. So they are really, really lovely books, and I'm going to pop these away for when P's older, like I am with all of these books. But I just love them. I think they're so pretty. Then I've got a Julia Donaldson, and that is A Squash and a Squeeze by Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler. I've only got 2 more to get now. No, I haven't. I've got 1 more because I've got another one to show you. This is really nice. It's a really good book and I really, really like it. We got it from the library a couple of weeks ago. And I just love the concept of it. So basically, I tried to explain it to Neil. It's about this woman who lives in a house and she's complaining about the size of her house. And this man says, take in your cow, goat, chicken, pig. And she's like, oh, it's too small, it's a squash and a squeeze, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, take all the animals out. And then she appreciates what she's already got and she appreciates her space. And I just think it's a lovely story. As an adult, I see it in a completely different light as opposed to what a child would. But I just think it's got such a lovely moral of a story. I just loved it, and I wish I had it sooner. I wish I had these when I was younger, but I never ever had a Julia Donaldson book when I was small. So that's why I'm collecting them all now, because they all do have lovely like meanings behind them. It is slightly well loved, but this was £1. I apologise if it looks slightly different. I just had to change my battery because, you know, I'm so prepared with half full batteries. So I found a couple of these. These are the Lettuce books. I found one ages ago in a charity shop. But one of the stories is actually in this binder, so I'm going to give that away. When I found that one, I tried to see online sort of like a reasonable price for these, and they're so expensive, like £6.99 for a paperback book for P. I'm not paying that price. I hoped they would have them on like on the works, but they don't. So when I find them in charity shops, I just buy them because they are beautiful illustrations. So the first one we've got is Lettuce, and this is Favourite Stories by Mandy Stanley. And in here we have got the Dancing Rabbit, Bridesmaid, and the Fairy Ball. I'll just show you sort of what sort of pictures are in here. I just can't look. So beautiful. And when I was small, I used to love bunny rabbits, and P loves bunny rabbits too. She calls them Bun. So that's number 1. That was 50p, which is a barg. Then I got this one, which is obviously going to go away for her book advent because it's a Christmas one. And this one is A Christmas Wish. Again, this one was 50p. And I started to read this one to her, and it's really, really sweet. It's basically about the bunny called Lettuce, who goes and looks at humans and then decorate their tree. And so the humans then take her in and show her what Christmas is all about. And then they give them, like the little bunny rabbits, a box of baubles, which I just think is so lovely. And then at the end of the book, you can see all the buns just decorating trees outside. I just think it's so precious. So I was really happy I found that one. And then finally I found this one, which is, for some reason, this one's a shiny one, whereas the other ones were matte. This one again was 50p, and this is the birthday party, so seems quite apt to give it to P on her birthday, doesn't it, in November. So just lovely, 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 lovely. But I actually found this next one that I'm going to show you. Of course you did. It's Topsy and Tim. Topsy and Tim Storytime Collection. I feel like they have redesigned. They have, because we've got a library one. But they've got newer versions of Topsy and Tim. This is one of the older ones. I've got a really, really retro one that used to belong to my auntie when she was small. And one of the stories that we had is actually in this. But in this bind up you've got 5 stories. So you've got At the Farm, Meet the Firefighters, Go to the Park, Look After Their Pets and The New Baby. And each book has got its own section of different colour. So you've got orange for the park, Look at Their Pets. Did I just say orange? I meant green. Green for the park, orange for Look After Their Pets, purple for The New Baby, red for Firefighters, and blue for farm. So P obviously picked this out and just absolutely lost her biscuits, and this was only 50p, so I couldn't say no to that because she loves Topsy and Tim. Like, that's one of her favourite things. She goes Tim, Tim, Tim all the time. But those children save my life sometimes, so couldn't say no to that. I then found this book, which I've shown, is What Do I Look Like by Nick Sharratt. Now, I completely forgot about this book, but it's one that I used to read when I was at school. This is a really old book. This was from 1991. I've already looked at it. And I'm so happy I found it. So it's basically helps children go through their emotions. I'm going to put this away for a couple of years. But it's saying, like, this is what my face looks like on, like, a normal day. And when my cat is a nuisance, I look like this, because obviously he's angry that the cat has ruined his picture. When Daddy gives me ice cream, I look like this. So, like, he's appreciative and he's giving his daddy a kiss. When I'm ready for bed, I look like this. I just love it. It throws me back. It's going to help P with her emotions and learning about them. When I'm asleep, I look like this. I just really liked it, and it was 50p. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my god, I used to read that. So really happy I found that. I think that's going to be a good one to pull out in, like, the next couple of years, which I know makes me sound crazy, but that's okay. I then just got this random one by Dick King-Smith. She's never had a Dick King-Smith book before, but I used to read him when I was younger, and this was only 50p, so I couldn't leave it behind. She loves dogs, and it's a really pretty illustrated book about dogs. It's quite a big one, but it's got puppies in it. Oh, look at this. It's just so sweet. We found this bind up, the Harry Maclary bind up, 5 stories by Lindsay Dodd. So you've got Donaldson's Dairy, Bone, Rumpus at the Vet, Caterwall, Caper and Scattercat. This was ridiculously cheap. This was 49p and it's in immaculate condition. So you've got all of them in there. It also came with this thing, which I believe it helps children read. I don't know whether it helps children read who struggle to read in general, or whether it's to help people with, like, dyslexia or something, but that was in there, which I thought was quite sweet. I don't know why I thought that was sweet, but I did. But if you're not too sure as to what this sort of layout of the book is, it looks like this. To be honest, the whole Donaldson's Dairy books just make me confused because I struggle to read them myself. It's such a mouthful of, like, words, but for 49p I couldn't leave it behind, so I was really happy to find that. This is a really, really old book. You can tell by the publisher, Ted Smart. I don't even know if that's a publisher anymore. So we got that one. Right, I've only got a couple more to show you. What to show you next? I'm going to show you this one. Finally, I'm slowly getting there. I think I've only got one more to find, which is One Mole Digging a Hole. I think that's the only other one I've got to find out of this sort of variety of collection of Julia Donaldson and Nick Sharratt. And this is Hippo Has a Hat. So it's the same one as, like, Chocolate Mousse, Greedy... No, yeah, Chocolate Mousse, Greedy Goose. Yeah. And like Toddle Waddle and all of those. This one's really cool. I really like this one. So basically all the animals try on different clothes. So I like this one. Hippo Has a Cat, cardigan for cat. And then there's one with a caterpillar trying on shoes, which I thought was quite funny. Shoes for caterpillar, slippers for gorilla. and then the caterpillar's got on all his shoes. I thought that was really funny. So basically they all try on clothes and then they go to a party at the end, which I really liked. So there you go. These books are great as well because they make a really quick bedtime story. So if I'm sort of running behind schedule when it comes to bedtime, I'm like, right, let's read this one because it's a fast one. So that was 50p. So I had to quickly go and pull these out from underneath P's bed because I forgot I put them away and I wanted to include them in this video. So I've got two by Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler. So we've got Snail and the Whale. This again is a lovely book. We got this at the library when we got the Squash and a Squeeze one. And it's a really lovely story. So it's basically about this snail that rides the whale and they go on really lovely adventures together. But the whale gets washed up on the beach and the snail saves the whale. He goes to school. I say he, she goes to school. I don't know whether it's a boy or girl. And she writes on the chalkboard, save the whale. And they all run down to the beach and they save the whale. And I just think it's just lovely. So we've got that one. And then we've got Zog. And someone, when I showed this in my video, someone commented to say to sort of put it away, which I did say in my vlog, because it's a little bit too grown up. So it's got the dust jacket, which is a little bit ripped, but that doesn't matter. And then what it looks like inside. So just your standard Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler. And both of those, they were 30p each, which is just criminal, but I'm not complaining because I got them. Then finally, I've got two more that I got from that mum sale that I was talking about. I got Paddington. Oh, I got another Paddington book this month, didn't I? Oh, you've all seen it. It was Paddington something or other. This is a really nice one. This is the original Paddington, about how he comes and finds the Browns and they see him at the Paddington station, and it's a very big long book. I would say from age 5 maybe, if I'm guessing correctly. But it's a lovely story. We love Paddington here, so I'm going to pop this away, but I found it for 50p, so happy with that. And then the final one that was at the same store was Tiddler, the storytelling fish. I haven't even read this one yet because I literally got it yesterday, and I'm excited to read it. But again, it's just your classic Julia Donaldson, such beautiful illustrations. It's about the sea, obviously. The only one I need to get now is Monkey Puzzle and Charlie Cook's favourite book, these two down here. I've got the rest of them now. So I've done pretty well. Finally, I was almost about to wrap up the video before I showed you this. I couldn't not even put this in a haul video because it's my first piece of Emma. You all know how long I've been trying to find a bit of Emma Bridgewater. Yes, okay, again, if you're gender specifying something, it's boyish. But I don't care about that. It's an Emma Bridgewater plate and it cost me 99p. And I bloody love it. So here's the price. Is it going to focus? Here, 99p. And the fact it was 99p in an Oxfam of all places. Oxfam is so expensive and so overpriced in my opinion. I understand it's for charity, but things were given to you for free. I'm not a very nice person, but 99p in a Oxfam. So this is just a little plate. I don't even know what I'd put on this plate. Probably one biscuit because it's so small. P will never use this because this is China, and yeah, I just love it. There's nothing I can say because I love it so much. So it says diggers, cars, tractors, lorries and trucks, and it's got like really beautiful pictures on it, and I just love it. It's the Men at Work range, in case you're interested, and I can't believe I got it for 99p. Again, I turned the camera off and I just tidied up, and I forgot to show something that was an absolute steal. This, I thought I'd add it on to the end of this video because I don't like to not share my bags. I've got a bed guard. This is a Lindam, I don't know, bed guard. It opens up like this. I don't want to fully open it, but it's in blue and it's pretty much brand new. It came with all like the poles and stuff, but I've literally just grabbed this so I can show you. And I got this for £3, which is an absolute steal. I thought we were going to take it away with us, but I decided probably best not, because I didn't want P to get out of bed at 5:30, and it was a bloody good job we didn't take it on holiday with us, because that was the time she was waking up. But hopefully next time we go away we won't need the travel cot. We can literally just take this with us and attach it to a bed. She's still in her cot at the moment, and in case you're wondering, I'm probably not going to put her out of her cot until maybe she's 3, which might seem like a really long time, but she sleeps really well in her cot, and I don't feel like I need to change something unless she's really ready for it. Ideally I want to potty train first and then put her in her bed. I don't know why I want to do it like that, it's just sort of what's popped into my head. So I've got that for when we go away, sort of next time, put her in a bed, because her toddler bed that she's got that's currently in the attic, that's already got a built-in bed guard already. So I think it's quite a small one though, so I might not need to put this one on anyway, but I thought I'd quickly show you that I also got that for £3. So that's everything I got this month. It's quite a lot, it's quite excessive. I say every time I need to stop, but I physically cannot stop myself. I am obsessed with charity shops. If I go past one, it's like, oh, what happens if I missed out on something? What happens if they had something that I wanted? I'm aware that's not normal, but hopefully that's why you like my videos. I'm going to go, because you would not believe the mess I've got behind this camera. So I'm going to go and tidy it all up, make myself a brew and chill out and watch a bit of telly, because I haven't got my child here and it's brilliant that I can just sit and film and not have to worry about it. So I'm going to stop rambling. Hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know if you found anything good recently, and I will see you all in my next video.